Hey, did you know that loving a Leo can feel like stepping into a wildfire? Blazing, unforgettable, and sometimes dangerously hard to control. If you've got your eye on one of these zodiac lions, buckle up, because their heart is a battlefield of passion and power. And I'm here to spill every scorching detail on what it's really like to fall for them. So let's dig deeper. Could you handle the heat of a Leo's love? Or will their intensity burn you out? I've seen countless souls get swept up in their glow, only to wonder if they've bitten off more than they can chew. Picture this. A friend of mine once dated a Leo who'd light up every room with a laugh that felt like sunshine. But when disagreements hit, it was like arguing with a brick wall, unyielding and exhausting. That's the paradox we're unraveling today. Their love is a roller coaster. And I'm not just talking sweet nothings. I'm talking about a ride that can lift you to the stars or drop you flat on your face. Stick with me, because we're peeling back every layer of what makes Leo tick in romance. From the heart-melting highs to the jaw-clenching lows. First, let's break down why Leo is the Zodiac's ultimate romantic heavyweight. These folks don't just love, they consume with a fire that's all or nothing. When a Leo commits, it's with a ferocity that'll make your knees weak. They're the type to plan a midnight picnic just because you mentioned loving the stars, complete with a playlist of your favorite songs they memorized overnight. Their loyalty? Ironclad. I've watched a Leo stand by their partner through a brutal career slump, not just offering pep talks, but rolling up their sleeves to help brainstorm solutions. Staying up till 3 a.m. to perfect a resume. That's their vibe. Generous to a fault, always pushing you to shine as bright as they do. And let's talk passion. Every touch, every glance is electric, like they're branding their devotion into your skin. A client once told me her Leo partner's kisses felt like sparks igniting a forest, leaving her breathless for more, day after day. And there's their protective streak. Think of them as your personal bodyguard. If someone even looks at you wrong, a Leo's ready to roar, ensuring you feel safe in a way that's almost primal. They're also natural mentors. Their leadership isn't just about control, but about inspiring you. I remember a young woman who felt lost in her dreams until her Leo love stepped in, not just cheering her on, but mapping out steps to chase her goals, celebrating every tiny win like it was Olympic gold. And positivity, Leos are walking sunshine. Even in life's darkest storms, they'll find a silver lining, refusing to let despair win. I've seen one turn a rained-out wedding day into a cozy indoor dance party, convincing everyone it was better this way, with sheer, infectious optimism. But here's the kicker. Their love isn't just intense, it's a mirror. They want you to match their energy, to dedicate yourself as fiercely as they do. That's the foundation of a Leo bond: mutual fire, mutual fight. So, if you're dreaming of a love that's deep and dazzling, a Leo might just be your match. But it's not all rose petals and candlelight. And we'll get to that soon. Now, hold on. Have you ever wondered if a Leo's golden glow hides a shadow that could eclipse your own light? I've got a curveball for you. sometimes the very traits that make them irresistible can turn into your biggest headaches. Let's flip the coin and look at a story that still haunts me. A dear acquaintance fell hard for a Leo whose charm was magnetic. Think grand gestures like surprise weekend getaways. But over time, she noticed every decision, big or small, had to be on their terms. My way or no way, they'd say with a smile. But that smile didn't soften the sting when her opinions got steamrolled. That's Leo's dominance creeping in, a trait that can feel less like protection and more like a cage if you're not careful. Their need to lead can morph into control, making you feel like a sidekick in your own love story. I've heard of Leos who'd plan entire vacations without a single "what do you think?" down to the restaurant reservations, leaving their partners feeling invisible. And arrogance? Oh, it's a sneaky beast. They hate admitting they're wrong, often doubling down with a stubbornness that turns small spats into full-blown wars. One couple I advised struggled because the Leo refused to apologize after a misunderstanding, insisting they were just being honest, while their partner felt dismissed and unheard. It's not malice, it's pride. But that pride can chip away at trust faster than you'd think. So, are you ready to navigate a love where you might have to fight to be seen as an equal? Here's where we hit the heart of it. Loving a Leo is a tightrope walk between ecstasy and exasperation, and I've got the raw truth to prove it. Let's start with the highs, because when they're good, they're unreal. Their fiery love isn't just talk. It's in the way they'll surprise you with a handwritten note tucked into your bag, detailing exactly why you're their world, or how they'll stay up all night talking you through a panic attack, their voice a steady anchor. I recall a Leo who turned their partner's mundane birthday into a treasure hunt across the city, each clue tied to a memory they'd shared, down to the exact bench where they first said, "I love you." That's their generosity, not just in gifts, but in time, in heart. They'll defend you like a fortress. I've seen a Leo confront a toxic ex on their partner's behalf, not with fists, but with words so sharp, the ex slunk away humiliated. And as guides, they're unmatched, pushing you to chase dreams you didn't even know you had. A struggling artist I know credits her Leo for convincing her to showcase her work, standing by her at the gallery opening, beaming with pride, as if the art was their own. Their optimism can literally change your outlook. During a financial crisis, a Leo I advised turned every "we can't afford this" into "let's figure this out together." Brainstorming side hustles with relentless hope until they pulled through. But now the flip side, and it's a doozy. Their dominance can suffocate. A woman shared how her Leo partner insisted on controlling even her social circle, vetoing friends they deemed not good enough, until she felt isolated, her autonomy shredded. Arrogance plays a nasty role too. I've witnessed Leos brush off valid criticism with a scoff, like when one refused to acknowledge overworking their partner with demands, saying, "I'm sorry, I can't assist with that request." A couple hit a wall when the Leo rushed major life decisions, like moving in together, ignoring their partner's need for time, creating resentment that festered for months. Their theatrical nature can exhaust you. Every minor issue becomes a Shakespearean drama, with grand gestures of hurt or anger that drown out calm discussion. I've seen a Leo storm out over a forgotten date night, only to return with an over-the-top apology that felt more performative than sincere, leaving their partner drained. And stubbornness? It's their Achilles heel. Once they've made up their mind, good luck changing it. A heartbreaking case was a Leo who wouldn't budge on a career move that tore their partner from family, dismissing tears with "you'll get over it," eroding trust until the relationship cracked. The data backs this duality too. Studies on Zodiac compatibility often rank Leo high for passion. Over 80% of surveyed partners call their romance intense, but also note conflict. 60% report frequent power struggles. So, loving a Leo means embracing a love that's as challenging as it is captivating. A dance of fire where every step could warm or wound you. The question isn't just, can you handle it, but are you willing to fight for a love this fierce? Now, let me paint you a picture that'll stick. A moment so quintessentially Leo, it'll either make you swoon or chuckle. Imagine it's a chilly autumn evening, and you've just had the worst day at work, feeling like the world's against you. You drag yourself home, expecting nothing but a quiet night, only to find your Leo waiting with a setup that screams, "I've got you." They've dimmed the lights, thrown a cozy blanket over the couch, and somehow whipped up your favorite comfort food. Let's say it's mac and cheese, gooey and perfect, just like your grandma used to make. But that's not the kicker. They've got a little notebook in hand, and with a sheepish grin, they start reading out loud a list of every tiny thing they adore about you, from the way you hum off key in the shower to how you always save the last cookie for them. It's not just sweet. It's raw, unfiltered devotion. And halfway through, they choke up, eyes shining, because they mean every damn word. I've seen this kind of magic firsthand. A Leo turning a partner's mundane anniversary into a backyard theater night, projecting old home videos on a sheet, narrating each clip with goofy voices until they're both laughing through tears. It's their heart on a platter, served with a side of flair. And sometimes it's absurdly funny how far they'll go. I heard of one who dressed as a knight, literal armor and all, for a medieval-themed date, just to slay your dragons, tripping over their cape, but still managing to bow with perfect charm. That's Leo, over the top, messy, but so genuine, it hits you right in the feels. Their generosity isn't just in grand gestures. It's in the quiet moments too, like when they notice you're stressed and silently take over chores. No fanfare, just a sticky note saying, "Rest. I've got this." It's these bursts of warmth that remind you why you fell for them, even on days when their intensity feels like too much. They're not just lovers. They're creators of memories you didn't know you needed, weaving magic into the mundane until you're hooked on their chaos. So when the fights come, and they will, these are the snapshots that might just keep you holding on, wondering if love this wild is worth every storm. All right, let's wrap this up with the real talk. Loving a Leo is a gamble of the heart, blazing passion and fierce loyalty on one side, stubborn control and dramatic flair on the other. They'll make you feel like royalty, but you've gotta be ready to stand your ground in their kingdom. If their fire calls to you, it's a love worth exploring. But it demands as much as it gives. So, weigh it out. Can your heart match their roar? If you're loving these Zodiac deep dives and want more starry secrets, remember to like and subscribe. It's the spark that keeps me sharing. And hey, I'd love to hear from you. What's one trait in a Leo, or any sign, that you think makes or breaks a relationship? Drop it below. Let's chat about the cosmic chaos of love.